Alright guys, so today I thought I would share with you the new additions to my military collection. I made one of these videos, it's been about 6 weeks ago or so, but as you can see I've picked up a lot of stuff, which a few of these items you might have already seen in another video, but I thought I'd go ahead and add them to this video. I've been buying like crazy and been hitting up, flea markets. Just got back from a road trip, picked up some good stuff I'm going to share with you today. It's just been really good lately as far as my hunting and picking and everything. I've gotten a lot of good stuff, but I thought I'd share these with you today. First, I'll share this field jacket with you. It's underneath this other stuff here. This is a model 1943, which I can just barely make it out. I doubt you'll be able to. I don't think so, but anyways, it's there, 1943. This is my second one I have. I've been looking for more of these, and I just love these things. They fit well, which I don't normally wear this stuff, but it fits me well, and I just like the way they look and the history behind them. I got that for $20, which I think was pretty good. I got it at a flea market. Moving on here, I got this cartridge belt for the M1 Garand. You see it's got the 10 pockets on there, and it's got some markings here, but I can't make out anything, unfortunately. But believe it or not, this thing is in really good condition. And I actually got this at a yard sale, and I only paid $1 for it. That is the honest truth. I paid $1 for this cartridge belt. I've got one other one that I paid $10 for at a estate sale, but you can't beat $1 for this. They basically just gave it to me. I forgot it's right there. It's marked US, which that's really cool. Can't beat $1. Moving on here, the very same day that we went yard selling and I got the cartridge belt, my wife walked up to a yard sale by herself. I sat in the car and she came back smiling, and she had this right here. This is an original ammo pouch for the 1911 45 handguns. See, it's marked US. On the back here, it's dated 1942. And she got this thing for $0.25. Now, I've got a couple magazines in here, but that didn't come with it, or the belt, but just the pouch. She got it for 25 cents. So $1.25 for the cartridge belt and this ammo pouch. That was a steal, and it was a great day because I hardly ever find anything military, especially old military, but that was a good find. Right here, I've got this holster here. It's for a 1911. Now, most of you guys probably know I picked up an original 1915 Springfield 1911 last week. I got a good deal on it. If you haven't watched that video, please watch it. And I actually just uploaded a video of me shooting that thing, and it is awesome. So please watch those videos. This is an original holster. See, it's got some corrosion going on there. And it's a little stiff, but it's okay. I'm going to work with it some. And it had a maker's mark right there, but it's worn out from, brushing up against somebody's leg, I guess, all those years. But I don't think this is World War I. I would guess it's probably World War II. But anyways, it's in good condition for its age. I got this for $35 at a flea market, which I think was pretty good for that, especially the condition it's in. The same flea market, I got this right here. This thing is so awesome. This is a World War I ammo box. It's a model 1917. It's for the 50 caliber. And most ammo boxes you see from World War I will open, like the majority of the cans you see, they open, the top opens. Whereas this, it's got this little clasp here, this little buckle type thing, and well, there you go. See, it opens. Nothing in there, but this thing is in great condition for its age. Very good condition for being probably about 100 years old. This thing is just so awesome. I've never seen one in person, and I had to have this thing. I gave $30 for it, which I think is a really good deal, especially in the grade of condition it's in. It's just an amazing condition for being almost 100 years old or right at it. And I got these right here. Actually, my dad got these for me at an estate sale. He got both of these for $1 a piece. So they're both issued to the same person. They're dated May 28th, 1943, and they're ration books. As you can see, they're World War II. You can't beat a couple bucks, and he just got them for me and gave them to me, so I was very grateful for that. And see, it's got names on here. Alicia Sykes. I'm guessing this is probably maybe a wife of a soldier that was overseas, and these were issued to her so she could get groceries or whatever. I'm not exactly up to date on my knowledge on the ration books, but I believe it's basically along those lines, but can't beat that. Moving on here, this thing is so awesome. This is a World War II. It's an M1 carbine bayonet. I got this off eBay. Shipping and everything came out to $36, which is a steal. These usually go for about $100 or more. And this one, see, it's marked right there, US M4 PAL. And overall, the blade's in good condition. It's been sharpened, but it's really good. I kind of oiled it up some and everything. And these are the releases here once they're attached to the rifle. I put on my rifle and it looks awesome. Lately, I've been getting into accessories for my rifle, slings and different things. I want to make them more complete, but for $36, that was a steal on this. A very good deal on this thing. Got a original scabbard for it there, which is kind of boogered up on the end, but that was a really good deal on this, $36. Moving on, I got this right here. This is really cool. Most of you guys recognize Willys Jeep, just missing the top. This is an old Avon bottle. It was for used for aftershave, and it's actually I'm not sure if it's from like maybe the 60s or 70s. See, it's spicy aftershave. I stopped at a yard sale and got this for $1 at a yard sale. You know, you can't beat that. I wish it had the top on it, but still, it's a nice display piece. Down here, most of you guys recognize this. These are Mosin Nagant bayonets. I got these at a flea market for $4 a piece from the same woman. She had already sold the rifles, but she forgot to include these with the rifles, so she sold these and said if I want them all, I can have them for $4 a piece, $12. So you can't beat that. I think that gives me about 7 or 8 of these now, but you can't beat $4 for a bayonet. That is just a steal. That is a steal. Right here, I've got this M1 carbine sling. I got this off eBay, and I forgot what I paid for it. Let me think. Actually, I got $13 with free shipping. It's a nice sling. I'm going to put it on my other one, you know, that doesn't have a sling already, so that was a good deal. I got this Enfield sling right here, British Enfield sling. It's got some markings and stuff on there, which I can't really make them out. H&S, it looks like. And it's got something along there. Probably was a name or something, but this thing's in overall really good condition. And it came with this oiler here, this little plastic oiler, and this bore cleaner, this bore snake type thing here, pull through. I got all of this also on eBay. Most of you guys probably know I'm an eBay freak. I got it all shipping and everything. It was $22 for the sling and the pull through and the oiler, so that was a good deal. Very happy with that. This right here, Purple Heart, has already been in one other video, but I thought I'd include in this one. I got this one at a flea market for $20. Unfortunately, it's not named. It didn't come with the ribbon bar or anything, but you know, overall, it looks really good for its age. World War II. I mean, you can't beat $20 for an original Purple Heart, so I'm glad I got that. Another flea market, I got these right here. Again, this is for the 1911 that I bought. This is original ball ammo for the 1911, and this ammo, it dates to 1984, so it's about 32 years old, almost 33 years old. Pull up the head stamp there or not. One day I'm going to invest in a real camera. Most of you guys know I use my cell phone, but I do pretty good with it. WCC 84. I got these 95 rounds, because this box is missing 5 rounds. I got these 95 rounds for $35. 20 for the full box and 15 for the 45 rounds. So that was a really good deal. I'm glad to we picked that up. Up here, got this at the flea market. This is a rucksack. It's a model 1945, which, let me see. There it is. M45, but it's actually, looks like it's dated 1950 up here. I don't know if I can pull that up for you or not. Anyways, so model 1945, dated 1950, so this would have been used in Korean War. I don't know if you can see that or not. Anyways, would have been used in the Korean War. It's actually named Jim Howell. It's got the U.S. on there, so that was really cool. I got this for, I got that for $15. That was pretty good. Right here, I've had these for about 5 or 6 years, and I forgot about them. I got these out of a old antique store that my wife's grandmother used to own and was closed up for years. It's still closed up, been closed up for about 10 years or 11 years now. And these were in there, and she gave them to me. These are really cool old books, book series here. It's really old. I had looked up, I thought in one of the books, because they're kind of snug in here and they smell and everything. But anyways, I'm not going to pull them out. But these are really old books. I want to say they're from the 40s or maybe the 50s, but can't beat that for free. Right up here, my older sister gave me these for free. These are old Guns and Ammo magazine and Saga, and she liked them for me, you know, because they're got the M1 Garand on there with the M-block clips and the patches and stuff. And this is dated, this is from January 1975, so this is almost 36 years old. Or, I'm sorry, almost 46 years old. And this is April 1970. So this is almost 47 years old. And see, it's got the C96 broom handle, the Nambu pistol, and some really cool handguns in there. That's really cool. Got that for free. Underneath here, you see this Foot Locker. A buddy of mine, my name's Jonathan. You know, I go by John Boy, but my name's Jonathan, and a buddy at work, his name's Jonathan also. And his mother knows that I like military stuff, and she had this in her family for years and years, and it sat in the garage, and she was going to throw it away. But then she asked my buddy Jonathan, say, do you think Jonathan at work would like to have this? Because I know he likes military stuff. And, you know, I was blown away that she thought about me, you know. That's one of those reasons why you need to spread the word that you collect this stuff. I mean, not that I want stuff for free. You know, I don't have a problem with paying for anything. But, I mean, if people are willing to give you stuff or give you a deal on stuff, you know, she was going to throw this thing away. So I'd rather her give it to me for free, you know, or sell it to me or whatever, than just let it be thrown away. Same thing with a lot of this other stuff. It could have been thrown away or whatever. But I'm very grateful for her for that. And check this out. It's dated 1943, and it has the tray, which it needs to be cleaned up. There's nothing in the bottom, but it needs to be cleaned up. I'll get to that one of these years. I got so much to do already, but I don't fancy the color. You know, I'm not a big fan of the aqua teal color, but maybe one day I can kind of redo it. But can't beat a Foot Locker for free, because I usually see them anywhere from probably 20 to 50 or 60 bucks at most places. Moving on here, I got this canteen. Dated 1945. I got this for $10 at an antique store, which is really cool. It was made by Southeastern Metal Company. Too bad it doesn't have the cover, but $10, that ain't bad for a World War II one. Another canteen here. I got this one off eBay, which it doesn't have a cup with it either, but this one is dated 1943, and it came with, like I said, the cover right there, which the cover is dated 1943 also. So more than likely this pair's been together forever. Too bad, like I said, it doesn't have the cup, but I got this for $13, shipping included off eBay. So that was a good deal. And check this thing out. This was in one of my other videos called My Best Military Pick Ever. If you haven't watched that, it's a great video. I'm happy to have been able to make that for you guys. Check this out. This is a somewhat rare, desirable canteen. This is the enamel canteen that they did a limited production on. See, it's made by Vollrath, dated 1942. I wish it had the cup. If it did, this would be several $100 set, but it doesn't. And this was just used temporarily, but it was kind of, there was an issue with it because it would begin to chip. The enamel would chip off and get into the water inside the canteen. It was just a pain, so they did away with this idea. But I was really glad to have been able to pick this up. I got this and this cover with it for $20 at a man's house. I actually went picking at a man's house and dug through an old building, and this was in there. I got it for $20. It's got some information down there, but unfortunately I can't make it out. I would guess this canteen cover is probably from 1942, 1943, because it's the khaki color, OD3. Also, I got this right here. I got this at a flea market. Check this out. It's dated 1943, which is really cool, and it's got the cup down in there, so that's cool. The cover for it is post-World War II. It's got the Vietnam-era hooks on the back, so I would guess this cover is probably from the 50s or 60s, more than likely, marked U.S. It's actually got some information here on the back, but I can't really make it out. It looks like it could be a 1958 right there. I'm not sure, but still, that was really cool. And it came on this belt here, marked U.S. The belt's really neat. I'm thinking the belt's probably World War II. I couldn't find a date on it anywhere, which it could be covered up, you know, by the rest of the belt. But anyways, it's all good. I got the belt, and it came with this little medical pouch here, which is World War II. And look inside. It's actually got some stuff in there, which, let's see. It's got, I'm not even sure what this is. Forgive me, I'm not really into the medical type stuff. You know what that is, let me know. It's 'cause the wording's kind of rubbed off. But check this out, this is really cool. It's got a bottle with pills or some kind of little, I'm not sure what that is. It's for the water in the canteen or what. It's got this betadine solution, antiseptic. Still some in there. That's kind of cool. It's also got these Band-Aids in here, which I'm thinking made by Johnson & Johnson. You know, I'm thinking that more than likely this stuff is probably from Vietnam era, I would think. I wouldn't think this would be World War II stuff in the pouch itself. It's probably not. Probably used by the same soldier, you know, in the 50s or 60s or whatever that used the canteen and everything. But I got this whole setup here for $15. Got it from the same guy I got that rucksack there. So that was cool. Lastly, my dad picked these 4 items up here for me at a flea market. 3 canteen covers and this one little, I don't know if this is for a knife or some kind of little cutters or something. I can get it open real quick. But so he's got the Vietnam era or later little buckle things on there. But see, this right here is 1998, so that's too new for me. This one's newer. Really, all 3 of these I'm gonna end up selling. But I paid $7 for all these items. $2 a canteen cover and $1 for this. My dad got it for me for $7. I paid him back. So that was a good deal. Like, so I'm going to turn around and sell that stuff. But anyways, guys, I'm sorry for the long video. For those of you that are still with me, I appreciate you a lot. I know sometimes, you know, I can kind of fumble with my words and drag a video out. And I don't mean to. I just want to give you all the possible information that I can about the items that I pick up and kind of educate y'all, you know, and give you info. And I always enjoy hearing from you all as well. But anyways, like I said, this is my new additions to my military collection. I've picked all these items up in about the last 6 weeks or so. I've actually added several helmets to my collection. I'm going to do a separate video on that in the next few days or so. It's been about 3 months since I've done a helmet video with my new helmet additions. But I've picked up a few nice helmets that I've actually made a video on each of them. You know, I normally don't do that, but if it's a real special item, sometimes I'll go ahead and make a video by itself. Anyways, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please continue to like, care, share, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you all so much, and I hope you have a good day. Thanks a lot.